He texted us, have a good life, guys. Like, I can't be a dad anymore.
He told you guys bye.
When he was a part of our life, he was like mean. He's just a mean man.
At 15, this is where you get pregnant, right?
Gosh, it was a lot. I actually did get postpartum depression, and I feel like that was our breaking point in our own relationship.
I'm sure you don't want to be the reason why, there's tensions between him and his family.
He had a lot of like sadness in him. I'm gonna cry. Cause like he felt like he had nobody. So our house was like so cold, empty.
You have mentioned that even CPS was called because of social media.
The lady comes and she's like, we got a report for Adeline. And in the report it said,
hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Me and Who Else. We are in our second episode with our cute little Christmas spirit, as you guys can see. But you guys, I actually wanted to do this game in our last episode, but I did not get it in time. So for this month, it's our first time filming in December. We wanted to do something fun and like a fun little cute giveaway with you guys. So I got the tiniest elf on earth. Look how tiny this little elf is. It is so small. It's like, I think it's smaller than like an ornament. But I wanted to do this game with you guys where I'm going to hide this elf in every single one of our episodes for the rest of December. And whoever finds it first, you guys win $150 through Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, whatever you guys have. Whoever comments the very first comment on where they spot the little elf, we're going to call him Elfie. And yeah, let's see who can find it. I'm not going to hide him just yet. But before we get started, make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel and follow us on all of our social medias. Everything will be linked down below. And for this week's episode, you guys, we have someone that we were excited to bring on. Her name's actually Veronica. But you guys may know her as Lily Fresa. And you guys have been seeing her all over your social medias, on TikTok. She has beautiful, luscious red burgundy hair, and we were just so excited to have her on, and we're so excited to be her very first podcast to host her. Before she introduces herself, you guys, I am going to hide the little elf, so good luck to everyone who is trying to find it. So you guys, please help me welcome Lily Fresa.
hi.
Welcome to the podcast.
Hi. I'm so like low-key a little bit nervous.
No, it's okay. We actually just had lunch right now.
Yes, I think that was a good icebreaker.
Yeah,
it totally was.
Because it's our first time meeting.
Yes, it is.
I know, it was nice. We had a little girl talk. We were talking about a lot, right?
Yeah, I think we did like we already did the podcast.
Yeah, I'm like, let's not film this.
Yeah.
We were talking about like how the industry works, how the business works.
It's because it's actually crazy. There's just so much to it. Like, I think that, like there's just so much different type of creators. There is. There's everybody out here.
I know, but we're so excited to have you.
Thank you for having me. It's nice meeting you too.
We're so excited to have her. We've had a couple of comments of you guys requesting Miss Lily, and I actually found out today that her real name is Veronica.
I know. That was so funny.
I thought it was
Everyone
Lily.
always tells me that. So my name is Veronica Lily, but I just like randomly decided to call myself Lily Fresa. Well, no, I'm lying. So I was actually getting my hair done, and it was like my first time ever going red. So I remember I was sitting there and I was like, this feels different. Like, and he's like, what does it feel like? I was like, I don't know. I don't feel like Veronica anymore. And he's like, yeah. He's like, you don't give Veronica. And I was like, what do I give? And he's like, I was like, well, my middle name is Lily. So like, am I Lily? And he's like, Lily Fresita. And I was like, no, like Lily Fresa. And he's like, yeah. Cute. So yeah, I think like we both came up with it together. Like,
yeah, it's so cute. And it's so unique.
I think it's so funny too, because like everyone doesn't like, when they find my Instagram, they're like, so what's your name, Veronica or Lily? I'm like, it's Veronica Lily.
Yeah, I feel like IG's like more business, like more like professional. Like, okay, I have to be my government name on IG.
Yeah. Instagram's different. Instagram's like, even like the content's different.
Yeah, it's like too serious.
Yeah, it definitely
like,
is.
I can't be cringe on here.
I'm like, they're a little bit judgmental. Yeah. And then even the comments on there are scary. One time I posted a video and everybody was like, it was bad.
Oh,
it was so
what was the video about?
It was like Nathaniel washing dishes, and he was like scrubbing the dishes, and I'm just like extra. So like I've set up my little tripod, and like I'm just a proud wife, like watching my man wash dishes, and I'm like sitting there and I'm just like, yeah, you guys see that? Like, yeah, he works and he pays all the bills and he's still washing dishes. Like, but basically saying like even though like your man can like work 10-12 hours, like washing dishes is like It's a unisex thing. Like men, women, we can all do it. Like whoever pays the bill, like it doesn't matter. Like we can all wash dishes. But like the men in the comments on Instagram, crazy. It was so crazy. Everybody's like, so what are you good for then? I was like, oh, yeah, they DM'd me. And the thing is, like, stop responding back to them. Like, they would, like, tell me stuff, and I'm like, you.
You're all responding back to them.
Yeah, I was all fighting with them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They're probably all coming from Facebook because I feel like Facebook is very, like,
Yes.
I feel like they don't care. All the tias and tios right there, and they're talking crap.
Yeah. No, I think so. I think so because it was, like, more, like, what is it called? It's, like, the machista men.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was them. It was for sure them because they were, like, going back and forth, hyping each other up too.
They're like, you get me, bro?
Yeah. I'm like,
That's
gross.
annoying.
And I even put in the comments, I was like, all the broke men in the comments agreeing. Like, oh, the thing was like, just leave him alone. Stop it. Stop talking about it. I was like, okay, fine.
They're probably all single, like in the comments. They're like, this is why you can't find a husband. But it's like, what?
Yeah. I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I'm like, well, this is my man. He does wash dishes and I'm proud of it. Like, whatever. But yeah. So Instagram is totally different. Totally different than TikTok.
That's
TikTok,
Veronica.
Yeah, that was Veronica. They were like messing with her. I'm like, Lily Fresa doesn't care.
Yeah, she's just like, it's so cute. I love your hair though. It's so, and it looks so good like in this lighting.
Yeah,
it looks so pretty.
I love it. Once I went red the first time, I was like, you know what? It's been 4 years.
Oh,
4 years.
I feel like it's like your signature look now.
Yeah, I can't get rid of it.
Yeah, you can't.
Never. I can't.
It's so cute. I love it.
Thank
but
you.
welcome to the podcast. Like I said, you guys, it is her very first podcast. How are you feeling?
A little nervous, but like the icebreaker helped. Yeah. Like it did. So.
And then we do want to get into so much with Lily, and I actually want to really like get to know her because you were telling me a lot of things that I didn't know. I was like, wait, what? Like it was a lot. So yeah, but we want this episode to be very fun and like a girl conversation, like a girl convo. I don't even have cards today. We just want to have like a good convo and just like fun. I wanted to invite Lily just for us to have a cute little dates, but on camera for you guys to witness.
Well, yeah, they have to go.
Oh yeah, let's do a little cheers. We got ourselves some cute matchas.
A little matcha. What is this
Hopefully,
one? It's
this
just
one
matcha.
So I think Kim ordered it. It's just oat milk, matcha, and maple brown sugar.
Oh, that's actually really good.
It's good, huh?
Yeah, this is really good. It doesn't have like no like, what is it called, like that?
Like sweetener?
Yeah.
I think it's the brown sugar one.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But I feel like with this cafe, we go to a cafe up the street, you guys, and then I feel like their matcha is really strong. So I think that's why it's like not too sweet.
And no, but it's like it's a soft though. It's not like because there's like matcha that's like super strong and it's like, but this one's like a really good soft one.
It's like the perfect matcha.
Yeah,
it's my favorite. It's so
really good. It's really good.
But yes, I do want to get into so much with you. And let's rewind just a little bit before Lily was Lily Fresa. Like with Veronica. I want to get to know who Veronica was. Who was she when she was a little girl?
I feel like I was a little traviesa. Like growing up, I really was. I was telling my husband the other day, I was like, dang, like whenever I tell anybody like stories of when I was a kid, like I feel like my mom should have spanked me more. I'm like, I was pretty bad. But I definitely think though, like it's like it has a lot to do with like not growing up with like my dad. Well, he was there, but he wasn't. So he was just like in and out of prison, jail. Like he was just in and out a lot. And I feel like every time like he would go into like jail, prison, like he would call us and he'd like give us like false hope. Yeah. Okay. Like, oh, I'm gonna see you guys in a week, and you know when I get out, like we're gonna do all these fun things. And then the week would come and it'd be like nothing, like no call, nothing. And then it would be like, oh, he comes out of jail and it's like, oh my gosh, like my dad's here, and it ghost, we didn't see him. So it was just like a lot of like heartbreak with him. So when I was little, like I feel like I bottled a lot of it up inside, and then like I would just like explode, like everybody and anybody who was in my way, like everybody was getting it. So like my mom, like she had a hard time with me, I feel like, because I was just like a broken like heart, like I was just a heartbroken child.
Like a daddy's girl. Do you feel like you were a daddy's girl?
Well, I wanted to be. I told them I was like, I was a wannabe daddy's girl, but there was no dad. Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah, but my mom was a good mom though. So like I didn't need him, you know, but like as a kid you want your dad, especially as a girl. I feel like they're just like naturally love their dads. Like when I see my daughters with Nathaniel, I'm like, oh, like it's just, I don't know, it's so like, how can I say it? It's like bittersweet. It's like, oh, like I don't know how to explain it. It's like,
I get you. Like, do you feel like, oh, I love this for my daughters?
oh
Like, yeah,
yeah,
this is what
110.
I want for them. But
Hmm.
you're like, damn, like,
Yeah, it's like a little
mm,
like it's so effortless for him, and I'm like, it's so crazy how like for some men, it's just it's like pulling a tooth out. Like what the hell? Like you can't be a dad. It's so easy. So yeah, I think like growing up, it was just a little bit. It was a little hard. Like I was just like always like so angry. So I went to therapy a lot too to
oh, you
help.
did.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
did. I did. So growing up, it was just a little like I think just sad. Like my stepdad. I don't think like I told my husband like I don't think I took advantage of like the love that I had. So like nobody was good enough. Like if like my stepdad, he's like amazing stepdad. Like he coached us for t-ball, and like he was just like he would pick us up from school with like McDonald's. Like he was just like he is a really good stepdad. And like my mom's a really good mom, but just for me it wasn't enough. Like I was like, no, I'm still missing my dad. Like I just don't care. Like I didn't care. So I think like I never fully was happy ever, like as a child. It's weird. It's sad.
And was it like that with for you and all your siblings?
No, just like me, I just think that I couldn't like it's just me and my sister. So we have me and my older sister, we have the same dad and mom. And then I have two younger siblings that are from my stepdad and my mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you have two half siblings.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So it's four of you guys with your mom.
Yes, exactly. Four of us. And so like me and my older sister, we're just like polar opposites. Like she doesn't like she never cared. And like me, I was the one that cared. Like I was
Mm-hmm.
like, no, like where's dad? Like,
Is
like
she older than you?
yeah, by a year.
Oh, that's
Hmm.
funny. I feel like I was the same too. Like my
Yeah.
older sister did not care that my dad left, but me, like on the other hand, I was yeah, I was very devastated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like I told Nathaniel like that was like my first and probably only heartbreak ever.
Oh,
Him, yeah. As a
really?
kid, you know. Now that I'm adult, I'm
Yeah.
just like, whatever. It
Oh, do
is
you
what it
talk
is.
to him now?
No, I don't. I
No,
don't.
at all.
No. Well, we talked for like a little bit. Like it was. It's like it's always been like flip floppy, but no, this time for sure. Like it was like he texted us like, "Have a good life, guys."
Like
Yeah.
he told you guys bye. Like that
Yeah,
was
I
his.
basically peace. Like I can't be a dad anymore. Like yeah, it's
Oh my God.
yeah.
How did you feel when he texted you that?
Well, it was so out of nowhere. It was like weird because that day I actually like went to like a birthday party and everything. Like he was there, like we were all getting along good. Like I had just because he has like a taco truck, so I would help him. And I would literally help him. Like I think that night before he just started like a new location, and I felt like he didn't make money, so I was like, "Oh, it's okay, Dad. Like you don't have to pay me. You didn't make money. It's okay." And he's like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yeah, you don't have to pay me for today." And then so like that next day I go to the party, and like I feel like we were like everything was okay. Like I went back to therapy, and like just like trying to like this is me now. I'm like 19, 20. Like I had already had Addie, and like I was going back to therapy just to feel like I wanted to know why I was like always so like hurt growing up
And angry growing
and
up.
angry. Yeah, like
Mhm.
I wanted to know how to deal with that. So I went back to therapy, and like I feel like my life was just so I was just on cloud nine. And like out of nowhere, like after that day, like after that party, he had texted us like at night. It was probably like 12, like almost 1 in the morning, basically saying like, "Hey girls, like I don't think that I could do this anymore. You girls don't seem to like forgive me." And like just in that text, it was just basically him like wrapping it up like, yeah, like this isn't gonna work. Like I try with you girls, but you guys don't try with me back. And then he just said like, "Have a nice life." I'm like, yeah, not even an "I love you," not like God bless, like you know
To you
nothing.
and your sister.
Like a like he that was it, a group chat.
A group. That is so
It's so
sad.
heartless, yeah.
That is so sad.
And see, since me and my sister are polar opposites, I want. Oh, sorry.
That's good.
I went like back and I was like wrote a big old paragraph. I was like, "You
Mm.
coward!" Like
Mm.
calling him names, and my sister's like didn't respond back.
She's like, okay.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
"Okay again," and I called her. I was
Mm.
like, "Why didn't you say anything?" She's like, "Beto, like it is what it is. Like this is who he is, you know." And I'm like, "You're right." So yeah, it's always been flip floppy.
And how did you feel? Like, what did you tell him after he told you that?
Well, I that's when I wrote back to him like, "Oh, how did I can't remember exactly like cuz it was like a huge paragraph. I was just like, "You're a coward. Like now that I have like my daughter, like I could never imagine doing that to her." Like, you know, cuz in the message he had said basically like we never forgave him for what he did to us. And like I'm like yeah, you're right. Like it's hard to forgive what you did. Like you did it for like 15, 16 years. And then now it's like, you want me to forgive you in a year? Like how like 16 years worth of like treating us like shit. And then like a year you're like coming and you're like, hey, hello. And then even like when he was a part of our life, like it was just like, he was like mean. He's just a mean man. Like we would be working and then he would just like tell us things. Like he'd be like, oh yeah, you little bitch. Like, yeah. Like that's just like the way that that's the way like they are. Like that's just, they're very like aggressive people.
That's like verbal abuse.
Yes.
Coming at you like that, calling you names. That you're like his
Yes.
daughter.
Yeah, and I would cry and I would tell my grandma, I'd be like, why is he like, because keep in mind, this is happening when I'm working for him. Like I'm at the taco truck, like slaving away, smelling like tacos and stuff like that. And then he would get mad at me and like I would like fire back at him because I've always been like that. Like I've never like let myself be like treated like that. So I would like fire back at him and then he'd like call me names and I would just bawl because I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is my dad. And I would go tell my grandma, my grandma's like, that's just who he is. And I'd be like, yeah. So it's just like, that's just that dynamic. They've always just allowed that.
Oh my God. And right now you're 23 and this happened when you were 19.
I want to say like 2021. I can't, like, it was like 2-3 years ago.
So during your high school era, he wasn't in your life, or it was the same. He was just coming in and out. The holidays are almost here, and if you still have names on your list, don't panic. Uncommon Goods makes holiday shopping stress-free and joyful. With thousands of one-of-a-kind gifts you can't find anywhere else, you'll discover presents that feel meaningful and personal and never rushed or last minute. Uncommon Goods looks for products that are high quality, unique, and often handmade or made in the US. Many are crafted by independent artists and small businesses, so every gift feels special and thoughtfully chosen. I actually found this mug on the website that said, I wished you lived next door, and it's super pretty and perfect for my mom this holiday season since she loves drinking her coffee in the morning. And Uncommon Goods has something for everyone, from moms, dads, to kids and teens. From book lovers and sports fans and mixologists and gardeners, you'll find unforgettable gifts that are anything but ordinary. When you shop at Uncommon Goods, you're supporting artists and small independent businesses. Every purchase is a chance to choose something remarkable and feel good about where your money goes. And with every purchase you make at Uncommon Goods, they give back $1 to a nonprofit partner of your choice. They've donated more than $3.1 million to date. So don't wait. Make this holiday the year you give something truly unforgettable. To get 15% off your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/whoelse. That's uncommongoods.com/whoelse for 15% off. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Uncommon Goods. We're all out of the ordinary.
Like well, he was in prison for like 5 years. So like those 5 years was like the best relationship I've ever had with him. I was like, oh yeah, like my dad calls me every Friday. And like when he came out, it was like a totally like a switch. Like it was just like, who is this man? Which is actually scary. Like I don't like, even when he like came out, like I didn't recognize him. Like it's like I told my mom, like I was like like I had like a relationship with somebody that like I didn't know. Like it was weird. It's kind of like if you're like online dating somebody, like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's I've never seen his face. Like it was weird. Like it's just weird. I can't explain it because even when I was like 5 and I seen him for the first time, I was like I didn't recognize him, and my aunt's like, that's your dad. And I was like, oh my God, dad. Like, but I didn't recognize him. So I had like a relationship with my dad over the phone.
When like, he was in prison?
Yeah. Like, well, for like 13 years until he for sure went to prison. Like, it was like, it's hard to explain because it's like, that's all it was. Like, just phone calls. That's who he was a phone call.
I'm sure that was a lot on you as a kid.
Oh, yeah, it was.
And growing up with just your mom. And then when did you meet your stepdad? Were you also young?
Yeah, I was like 3. So he's been in our life since like forever. He's always been like the father figure.
And how was high school for you? Do you feel like you carried all that weight in your high school years?
I think that's why like I attached to Nathaniel so quick, because I was like, you treat me nice, I want you. Like, stay right here, you're not leaving. Yeah, so I definitely feel like it's always played a part, like having like my dad that's like iffy,
like just
even with like
absent.
Yeah, even like with friends and like even with people like now, I'm kind of like if you're gonna be iffy, I kind of don't want you here. Like you're either here or you're not here. Like, are we gonna like
you just want the full thing. You just want experience. Like, if I'm showing you love, show me love back.
Exactly. Even with like friends and stuff, I'm just like we're going to like
Are we friends or not?
Yeah, we're reciprocating the energy. If you don't like me even just a tiny bit, like I don't want it. Yeah, that's just the way, like, I think I've just taken that with me throughout life.
And during high school at 15, this is where you get pregnant, right?
Oh yeah.
How was that for you? So did you also meet Nathaniel in high school?
No, I met him in middle school.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, you guys are literally middle school sweethearts.
Yeah,
Not even high school sweethearts.
Yeah, we're middle school sweethearts. Yeah, we met when I was 12 and he was 13.
Oh my God,
Yeah, we were little. We were so little. And it's so funny because I told him, I was like, even like our little like fights and stuff, I was like, oh, I still want him. Like, and that's so crazy because I was only 12 and like I already knew like, no, he's like a good boy. Like, we don't need to fight. Like, you know, like we're not going to fight. Yeah. So like, it was just like, I don't know. I even told him too, like, I don't know how like any fight never really broke us up. It's weird. Like, we just knew we wanted each other and we just like worked hard at it. It's weird. Even though we were little, I'm like, we were 12 and 13. What the heck was that?
13.
That's
like, I don't
little.
remember what I was doing at 12 and 13.
Yeah. I should have been planning my quince, but I wasn't. So.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
When you're 15, you're going into high school. Yes. Okay, so you were like a freshman in high school.
Yeah. So when I got pregnant, I was a sophomore, like a sophomore going into junior year.
Got it.
So I was like, okay, so I was 15 and then my birthday was 2 months later.
Oh, okay.
So I was 16.
16.
And we were with each other for about like 2 years right before then. But we had like a huge like breakup right before. Like
You guys found out you guys were pregnant.
No, so before we found out we were pregnant, like we broke up. And because we were just like, it was toxic, you know, like little kids, like being together like for that long, it was just toxic. And I remember we were both just like over each other, but like we wanted to be with each other, but like we were just like over it. And so like we broke up, and then I think a couple like 4 months later we were finally like, okay, we miss each other, like we'll get back together. And then we get back together, and that's when I found out I was pregnant, like a month into getting back together.
Oh,
yeah.
What was your guys' first reaction? You guys are still in high school and you guys are like, holy crap, like we're pregnant.
I think mine, like I was more scared. I was already thinking about, how am I gonna tell this person, how am I gonna tell that like person. Yeah, like my mom's gonna be so mad at me because my mom was a teen mom.
Oh, okay. At what age did she have your sister?
At 16, and then she had me at 17. So she was like always telling us like, don't do it, like always be careful. Like she was just like always made sure like, hey, like to remind us that life is hard, you know, it's not easy. So I feel like it was always in my face not to be dumb. And we did have an accident.
And what was his reaction?
He was like, he thought I was lying in the beginning. He was like, let me see it. And I FaceTimed him. I was like, look, it's real. And I just started crying. And that's when, because he was playing his little game. And he was FaceTiming me. And I was like, look, I'm not lying. And then he's like, oh, took his whole head. So he's like, oh my gosh, what? Like, he was terrified. We were scared. And it took me about like 4 or 5 months to tell my mom. And then, yeah, I think he told his mom like a month or two. Okay. After finding out. But yeah, we kept it a secret from everyone. We were scared.
Did you seek help with like any prenatals? Because you're so young.
No, I didn't even get on prenatals till I was in like 4 months postpartum. 4 months pregnant.
Okay. Was this after you told your mom?
Yeah.
And she was the one kind of guiding you, like, well, like, you have to go get your prenatals. You have to go to your doctor's appointments.
Yeah. So she first took me to a before everything, like before even taking me to the doctors, she had to like let everybody know like Vero's pregnant. So she had to tell like my dad, my grandpa, my grandma, like that side. She had to tell her mom and everybody. So because one of my family members work at the doctor's office, so she's like, we're gonna go to the doctor's office. They're all gonna find out. So we gotta make it known now. So she did tell everybody right before, and oh my gosh, like it was just chaotic. I think, and it's crazy because I thought my grandma from my mom's side was gonna be even more pissed, but she was like, yeah, pa que, like why am I gonna be mad? Like what? Like it already happened.
The baby's already there.
Yeah. Like what's gonna like, you know? Yeah. She's like, well, let's just all be positive. Let's help her out. Let's all pray that everything's gonna be okay because you know it's a lot. But why am I gonna be mad? Like there's no reason to be mad. And that, like, my dad's side and everybody, oh, like, I wasn't allowed to go to the house. Yeah, like
they weren't too happy with it.
oh no, no. Like my dad was like, like that's your kid. Like you raised her.
Wait, your dad told you this?
My dad told my mom, like basically like that's like yeah, you caused that like
Oh, that's so mean.
But like my own mom and like stepdad, like when I told them, because I couldn't tell them, like it's so crazy, the words never could leave my mouth. Like I'm pregnant, I could never, like I remember we were sitting there and my aunt was just like, she came over because she had found out I was pregnant first before my mom, because I had told my cousins and I guess it slipped and they told their mom like I was pregnant. So she called me in the middle of school and she's like, hey Verito, like if you don't tell your mom what's going on, I'm gonna go tell her. You have until Friday. And I was still cheering. Yeah, I was like a flyer, so they would throw me up in the air. Yes.
Stop being pregnant.
Yeah, I was not smart at all.
Crap.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I remember that game too. They're like, "Oh, you're gonna do the kick, and you're gonna do the like the slip one," and like I was like, "Oh, I can't do that one." Like so, I would like run and say like, "Oh, I don't feel good," because I didn't want to do that. Like I knew I was
like, just in
pregnant.
case you fell.
Yeah, so I would just do like the basic ones because I was like, okay, like this is more stable. If I there's no way I could fall and hurt myself. But like the one-legged ones, I was like, okay, I can't do that. So yeah, but I remember telling my aunt, I was like, no, like can we not do it this Friday? Can we do it Saturday? Because I have a game Friday and it was senior night. So I was like, please not this Friday. And she was like, no, we have to tell her. So she came over that night and my mom was like, what the heck? Like, why is she here? You know, like, why did they come? Like, so random, Thursday night. And she came in and she's like, oh, but I want to tell you something. And my mom's like, what do you have to tell me? I was like, she's like, tell me. I was like, I can't. And like, I just started bawling. And I feel like she knew. She knew something was up. And she's like, tell me right now. And I remember like seeing her face. Like, it was so sad because like I've never seen my mom like try to hold in like her cry, but she was like worried, but she knew. Like, I could tell in her face she knew. So she was like, are you pregnant? And I was like, I literally couldn't even say yes. I just went, and she's like, yes, tell me yes or no, are you? And I was like, and she was like, and then I just remember like walking to my room. I was like, oh my gosh.
And how was her reaction?
She didn't like that night. She just like hugged me and then we didn't like say anything. But I used to share a room with my little sister because we lived in a 3-bedroom house. So, and there was like 4 of us. So me and my little sister had one room. My older sister and my other little sister had another room, and my mom and my stepdad. So I remember walking back to my room after everything, and my little sister, she was probably like 8 or 9 at the time. She's like laughing. She's like, ha, 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 like laughing. I was like, what's so funny? She's like, I know you're pregnant. She's like, I heard you guys. And I like turned around. I was like, well, that's embarrassing. Because she was like little. Like she obviously knew like the birds and bees, you know? So she was like dying laughing at that. But my mom didn't talk to me until like the next morning. And so did my stepdad. And he would always make us breakfast every morning, like a breakfast burrito or a smoothie to go. And I would never eat it because I wasn't like a breakfast person. And he passed it to me and I was like, oh, I don't want it. And he's like, no, I'm telling you right now, like today's the day where you stop being selfish and you learn how to be selfless. Like this is a big thing that's happening and you're no longer like making decisions for yourself. Like you're going to eat this burrito. And I was like, oh, okay. And I took it and I ate it because I was like, oh, okay. I was scared.
Well, how was like your entire high school experience finishing it off being pregnant? Because did you graduate being pregnant or did you already have Addie?
I graduated early. So I found out I was pregnant in junior year. And then it was COVID. So yeah, so I was pregnant and then I like, it's so weird because sophomore year, I had already told myself I was going to graduate junior year before finding out I was pregnant. So I was already like getting my things together to graduate. And when I found out I was pregnant, like it went by so quick because COVID happened. So nobody knew I was pregnant until November, December, because that's like when football ended. I can't really remember the exact time. And it's so weird because there was already a rumor going around that I was pregnant. But just like, you know, kids, like Veronica's pregnant. Like it was just like a hee hee ha ha. And I remember being like, oh my gosh, like everybody knows. But it was just a dumb rumor. And when we finally popped out that I was pregnant, everybody was like, what the hell? Like, and my husband, Nathaniel, like when he found out I was pregnant, I feel like he was so like like, oh, dad mode, like, like, I cannot be playing around, like, I'm not, like, we're not playing football, like, because he used to play football like all his like life. So he, when it was his senior year, it was my junior year, he was like, like, I'm not playing. Like, so that year he was like, no, I'm not gonna do senior night, I'm just done, like, I can't even focus, like, and it's so funny because he's still like that till this day, like, if anything happens, like, he's just like, I can't do anything today. And so that was him. Yeah, so that was him when he found out I was pregnant. He was just like, I can't play football, like, that's it, like, no, I have to get a job. So he worked in the fields.
Oh,
Yeah.
That
He
is
did.
crazy. And you guys were so young.
We were like, he graduated early too, so
Mhm.
I was pregnant, probably like a little bump. I didn't have like a really big bump until like COVID happened, and then there was no more school. So that embarrassment was like out the window. Like, oh, thank God,
Right,
it didn't.
didn't have to go back.
I didn't have to go back.
Yeah.
But
When it comes to holiday gifting, I want to give things people really love. Beautiful, timeless pieces they'll wear for years. That's why I'm going with Quince. From Mongolian cashmere sweaters to Italian wool coats, everything is premium quality at a price that actually makes sense. Quince has something for everyone. Soft Mongolian cashmere sweaters for $50 that look and feel like designer pieces. Silk tops and skirts for dressing up, perfectly cut denim for everyday wear, and outerwear that actually keeps you warm. Their Italian wool coats are standout pieces, beautifully tailored, soft to the touch, and crafted to last for seasons. Every piece is made with premium materials from ethical, trusted factories and priced far below what other luxury brands charge. The craftsmanship shows in every detail. The stitching, the fit, the drape, it's elevated, timeless, and made to wear on repeat. There are so many options. I can totally see myself giving my group of friends one of their beautiful options like a scarf or a sweater. For example, I found this bag on the Quince website, and I think it's the perfect holiday gift. It's like a little satchel, but also has a strap, and it's so beautiful. I love the color, and I think all of my friends are going to love one of these bags. And also comes with this beautiful Quince tote bag. Find gifts so good you want to keep them with Quince. Go to quince.com/whoelse for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/whoelse to get free shipping and 365 days returns. Quince.com/whoelse.
yeah, so I graduated. Well, first he graduated in February, and then he got a job at KFC. So he started working like right off the bat. And I was still like in La La Land, like in high school, like, okay, like everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I even started selling my old stuff to get money to pay for things. Yeah, like we were like little grinders. We were like, okay, we got it. We could do it. So I would even, cuz his mom would let him borrow a car that she had, like an extra car to take me to like my doctor's appointments. And like obviously would have to put money in to pay for the gas. And we would be like, oh my God, how much do you have? And he'd be like, I have like $80. And he's like, how much do you have? And I was like, 40. And he's like, okay, let's put like $20 in the gas just to give her the car back, you know, just to give her the car back. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, and then we'll get Panda. He's like, yeah, we'll get Panda. So we would go to our doctor's appointments, pay for the gas, whatever. Do we want to do? Go get Panda. And then he would drop me back off at school. Like, it was like we had our own little thing going. Yeah. Like, from an early age, we were already like a team. Like, or we were like, okay, whatever you have, I have. Whatever I have, you have. Like, we just like knew, like, we were stronger together. Yeah. Yes. So that was like for everything. And when he graduated and started working, I ended up, COVID happened, and I give birth because Addie was born in April
of 2020.
Of 2020. And then I graduated in June. So she was 2 months when we both graduated high school.
Oh, okay.
So she was tiny.
She was a baby. Yes.
She was little.
And how was it for you guys? So you guys are freshly, you guys just graduated high school, and you guys have a 2-month-old baby. How was the first year of being teen parents? Like,
it was a
postpartum
lot
for you?
Oh my gosh, it was a lot. I actually did get postpartum depression. It was so, like, it's the worst thing ever. And well, right after giving birth, it's a lot. Like, all my friends were going to college or planning college and things like that, and I was just like more thinking about bigger things, like, yeah, college, but I gotta like eventually get out of my mom's house. Like, we have to make money, we have to buy a car soon, we were just thinking about everything. So I just started just like, okay, what do I want to do? So I went to college for social work, and Nathaniel went to college for maintenance. and he would do college and work at KFC. So he would do those two all day. Like, he was always gone. The first year of Addie's life, he even said, he's like, I don't remember like doing these things like with that. Now that I'm doing with Ayla, I don't remember doing it with Addie. So Nathaniel like was there, but like tired. So he would basically work from, and then, okay, so he would go to school from 8 in the morning until, or like 7 in the morning until like 2 p.m. And then he would come home for like an hour or two and then go to work. And then it got even worse when he finally started picking up, like, getting, like, a real job, like, a big job, you know? It was, like, now he would work night shift. So then he would only sleep, like, 4 hours, 3 hours, sometimes, like, no sleep, go. Like, it was just constant, like, work, school, work, school. And for me, I just, like, did school online. So I was always with Addie. Like, we didn't need a babysitter or anything because, like, COVID had happened. So I was just, like, going to school online. And I feel like that's that era, like when Addie was first born, is what caused a huge rift in like his family. Like, it was just kind of like, oh, all of a sudden he has a baby and he's not here anymore. We don't get to see the baby anymore. Where is my brother? Where is my son? Like, it just like, I understood it, you know, because I was like, dude, like, I don't even get to see him. So I was even like, I'm over here like doing it all by myself. But that's like, when we talk about it now, like I realized like I was never doing it by myself, because I have to help him to help me to help us, you know. And it was always like that. But like for us, we never had like fights about it, but it would like start fights whenever they would say like, oh, come over here for lunch. And I'm just like, no, come over here, like I don't see you, like come over here, come home. So that's when it started becoming like a little bit like of a problem.
Like, it started fights with other family members.
Yes, because they wanted him, but I'm like, we don't even have him. You know, he's just like, nobody had him. Like, he didn't even have himself. He had literally no time. And that's when it like officially like drama started breaking out. Not drama, because it wasn't drama, but it was just like, I just feel like nobody was happy.
I know, because I know that you have mentioned online, a lot of people your audience actually has a lot of questions on the situation with like you and your mother-in-law, with like because she used to do your hair, right? And I believe you had mentioned, or somebody had mentioned online, that she doesn't do your hair anymore.
No, yeah.
So do you think that's where it stemmed, where like it, you know, she was probably missing her son, but you were just like, I don't have it myself, like,
yeah, I honestly think that there is just like a lot to it, because like I there's just like, even for Addie it's confusing, because when we first had Addie, everything was great, but then it started becoming like, hey, 1 week here, when we first even said I'm having Addie, like I'm having the baby, like literally we're gonna have the baby, she's had said, okay, Nathaniel, she had told my mom like, we can share, like basically we can share custody, my mom and her. And my mom was like, no. So
share custody of
Addie. So she wanted to basically say, the kids can go do college and go become successful, but like we will take care of Addie. Like, me and Nathaniel are gonna still go to college and do what we need to do, but her and my mom are gonna like figure out like taking care of Addie, like, so that way we can still like be successful, but like not worried about how we were going to take care of her, because they were going to figure it out, her and my mom. And after that conversation, my mom was like, no, Vero, like, this is your baby. Like, you are going to have to struggle. Like, in order to grow, you have to struggle. Like, anywhere, in any like time of life, like that's literally how you live life. Like, that's literally life. And so I was like, oh, okay, like when she had said that, that's not happening. This is your baby. You're going to raise your baby. And I feel like that's where the confusion started happening, because I told my husband, I don't think that we were ever stern, like, hey, no, like, this is my baby, this is how things are gonna go, we are not gonna live over there, we're gonna live here. Because himself, like, he was like, I don't really, like, I don't want to not live at my mom's, like, I still want my room, I still want to have like my stuff there, I want my PS5, like, I still want to have like a piece of me at her house, you know. And so they would start making like a bed, like a side for Addie. Like, they had a bassinet for Addie. They had like everything for Addie, which we loved. Like, it made it easy to spend the night and stuff. They had everything for her. But then on my mom's side, like, we had 3 bedrooms. She's like, hey, you're either here or you're not, because I can't like have an empty, because basically my two sisters would be in one room, and then my other little sister ended up sleeping with my mom and my stepdad.
Oh,
So
so
we
there
had a
was.
whole room to ourselves at my
Yeah.
mom's, and mom was like, okay, there's 4 of us here sharing 2 rooms now because we want to give you guys that privacy, you know. We understand what it's like, but now you're not here, so I can't. I like it's just you're taking from something we don't have. Like, you know, like, Verito, are you gonna be here or are you not? And like obviously she's like, I was still underage. I was 17, so she was even saying like, you're still a kid, like you're not gonna go live over there. And on that side, she's saying like, well, if you want to borrow my car to go to work and stuff, you got to live here. So it was like a lot of like pulling.
Yes, and you guys were just stuck in the middle of
Yeah,
it.
just stuck in the middle. Like, what do we do? Like, what the heck do we do? But if I can be completely honest, like after having babies, like you don't want to be anywhere but home. You know, you don't feel comfortable, especially like me. Like I was only 17. Like I didn't know what was going on with my body. I was sad. I had postpartum depression. Like I was like, I just want my mom here. And then just like taking a shower at home. He was hardly even there. So I'm like, how am I gonna be living at his mom's house and he's not even home?
And he's
You
like,
know,
"No,
like
yeah."
it was just wasn't making sense. So it made more sense to live at my mom's. So that's what we would do. But then she'd like call and be like, hey, you guys said you guys were gonna be doing like 1 week here, 1 week there. But it's like, can't do that for the rest of our lives. Like 1 week here, 1 week there, pack your bags. And especially for a baby, like during COVID, it was hard. Like all the germs here going over here and then the germs there. It was just like we couldn't go back and forth. So eventually I think like Addie was like 3 months. She ended up they ended up catching COVID.
Oh,
And
okay.
then first like somehow like we ended up getting COVID too, so we all had COVID. And like it was like he had to stay the night at his mom's because first they had it and then he had it, and we're like, okay, go over there, you know, go back to your
Stay over
room,
there.
stay over there, go deal with your COVID over there.
Mhm.
So he was sick over there for like a week or two, and I was like alone at my mom's with Addie, and I was so sad without him because I'm like, that's my partner, and like I don't see him every night. Like, what the heck? And that's when, like, I realized, like, dude, where you go, I go. Where I go, you go. Like, we could not separate. And that's when she kind of, like, realized, like, okay. Because I think she was, like, a little excited. Like, oh, I have my son here, you know? Like, it feels like old times. And then I came. I was like, I'm going to come. I have COVID, too.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You're like ding dong.
Yeah, literally. I was like, I'm here. So, yeah, it was, like, I don't like it. It was, I feel like if we were more like honest with her, like, hey, we can't like live there 1 week here, 1 week there, like it's just not reasonable, I think it would have like played out a little bit smoother. But it did cause a big fight because she's like, hey, you said you're gonna live here and you're over there, like what's the issue? So that's like the beginning part of it. That's why like we would like kind of butt heads. And then it was just like it started becoming a little bit more like not aggressive, but a little bit more.
More just more bumps on the road.
Yeah, with like she would tell him like, hey, if you don't live here, I'm taking the car away. You know, so it's like, shoot, we don't have a car. So then he would be like stressed out, like, I have to go over there. And I'd be like, no, you don't. Like, what the hell? You're gonna leave us? Like how are what? I'm gonna be by myself alone and you're just gonna be over there. So then we would start to fight. Like yeah, we would like fight so bad. Like I remember like it would be like late, like 12, and we would just be like, I'd be like, no, like you can't let them talk like that. Like you can't let them act like that. You got to stand up for us. Like that's not okay. And he'd be like, I know, but like I don't want to hurt her feelings either. I go, I know, but and then you come and hurt my feelings because you're just telling her like, yes, 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 yes. So it just like, especially like we're only 17 and 18. Like how were we going to
Yeah.
ever like figure it? Like it was hard.
And like I just feel like it's almost unfair to you guys as well because you guys were so young, being put in a such a big responsible position. It's like like I how do I satisfy both of the both sides of the family? And you're still
Yes.
raising your baby.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
I had postpartum depression too,
Yeah.
so it was like it was just a lot. It was a lot, and I feel like that was our breaking point. Like it came to a point like I like we were zombies like in our own relationship. There was like no lot like love, like we loved each other, but there was no affection.
You guys were just like surviving at this point.
Yes, we were just tired. Like it literally just tired. He would come home and it was just like sleeping and I was just like doing my own thing and I was just like sad. And yeah, like and it's just like ever since then it's like little things that just keep like adding up and like it's just like So it originated from that time.
And then you guys decided to purchase your own home together, right?
Yes. So even like purchasing our home, we were talking to them, but the big fight happened right before that, because when you're buying a home, it's like, okay, well, so when we bought our home, we saved everything. We saved every dollar, like everything you could think of, like financial aid. We saved it all. Everything we both had, we put it together. I would even get like grants and scholarships from high school that I applied for. So everything was saved. And when we applied for the house, he had just got like his first like big boy job. We were just like, oh my gosh, like you're making money. We have to apply. And we had told like our family, like, hey, we got approved to buy a house. Like, we really want to do it, and this is what we're gonna have to do. And we had decided together, like, I'm gonna get a job and I'm gonna save even faster to just furnish the home, and like you can like keep doing your job, and we save. And so then I start getting my job, and we end up moving in with them because she wasn't working at the time, so she was gonna watch Addie. So we had decided we were gonna live with them for like 4 or 5 months. And when we're living with them, it just like butting heads like over everything, because I was scheduled to work from 4 in the morning till like 2, but sometimes they would ask me to stay till like 4 or 5. And this is my first time job, like my first ever job, and I was working a warehouse job, so I was tired.
Was it like packaging stuff or selling stuff?
No, packaging stuff.
Packaging
so
stuff,
like
okay.
it was like big old things, and
Yeah.
I've never had a job like ever. Well, I had the taco truck, but like that's like nothing compared to like being in a warehouse. So I was like packaging, and like you had to drive like those like things.
Those like forklifts. I don't know what
Yeah,
they're
I
called.
don't know what it's called, but I would
Yeah.
like go and I'd be all fast.
It
No.
was like a industrial job, wasn't
Yeah,
it? Yeah.
but it's so funny because he was working there too. So we worked in the
Oh,
same building.
the same warehouse.
Yeah, but he obviously had like a good
different
job.
job,
Yeah,
yeah.
like he was like fixing it, and I'd be like pulling up in the little thing, and I'd like go up to him
Your
like, can you
forklift.
like, yeah, I'm like, can you change my battery?
Can you
I'd be
change my
sitting-
oil?
Yeah, I'd be sitting right there, and I'm like, but like, yeah, and then she also worked there too, my mother-in-law. So we all worked there together, and like it just, well, she wasn't working at the time, but she took like a little leave or something. But like during that time, like we were living at her house, like my in-laws' house, and it was just like I think that they didn't give us like a lot of grace. Like this is our first job ever. Like I would work from 4 till 2, and he would work at like 4 till like a different time. So like we had like, oh no, I'm lying. I'd work from 4 to 2, and he would go to school at 8 till 2, because he started like he got like he decided to go to school for programming too. So then he would work from like night shift. So he would literally, do you see how like our like schedules were just like,
you would go in at 4 a.m.
yeah.
So when he was coming in, you were leaving.
Yes. So we didn't see
Yeah.
each other at all.
Yeah.
Zero. We seen each other for 1 hour, and that's when I'm getting ready and he's getting ready for bed at like 3 in the morning. Yeah. So we had seen each other that hour only, and I was living there. So whenever I would come like clock out of work or whatever, I would go pick up Addie, and I'd be like hungry, and I was so shy. Like I was so shy. I didn't want to be like, what do you guys have to eat, So I would go like to my mom's. I would like rush to my mom's. I'd be like, oh, like thank you, Addie, thank you for watching Addie. And then I would leave to my mom's because I'm like, oh my god, I'm so hungry, I need to take a shit, like I need to like I need to like rewind and like relax. And so then I would go to my mom's, I would eat, I would like go restroom, and then like I would catch up with them, and then I would like leave back to her house. And as soon as I would get there, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna shower and go to sleep, because like I had work early. And so like in her eyes, she's like, oh my god, like they don't want to spend time, she doesn't want to spend time with us. And in my eyes, I'm only like at that point 18, and I'm just like, I'm nervous, I'm shy.
I don't want to shit in front of you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And especially because like they like his siblings like all share a restroom, so I'm like, I'm gonna be all like exploding, and they're gonna be like knocking, like hurry up,
And
So
he wasn't even at home for you
No.
to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go poop.
Yeah. So it was just me by myself and Addie. So it was just like,
Yeah,
it was just, yeah, you see, like
I see it.
it's so awkward too.
Yeah. Especially, I feel like when we're not comfortable in someone's home, we're like, it's more like of us trying to show respect. Like, I don't want to overstep. This isn't my house. I don't want to over like, or overstay my stay.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people get that. Like, I think she kind of took it as like being disrespectful, but in my point of view, I was like, I'm scared to offend you, because like she's like also like Sting's like very clean, I didn't grow up like that. Like my mom's like the type of mom that like everybody's welcomed. Like we can all go swimming and like kids are gonna like sit on the couch wet, and my mom's not gonna tell them get off my couch. Like go sit on the floor. Like my mom's just very like welcoming. Like it's okay if your kid drops ice cream on my couch. I'm not gonna yell at your kid. I'm not gonna tell your kid to get off my couch. Like my mom's just like, okay, like it's fine. Like it's fine. We'll deal with it when they leave. I'll clean it up. And like over there, it's different because it's like you can't sit here. You can't do this. Like you can't eat food upstairs. You can't like do this, like, you know. And it's like when you wipe, you have to like wipe a certain way. Like it's just like it's different. Okay. Yeah. So I was scared. I was scared to like eat on her table and not clean it the right way, you know. I was
wipe the right way.
Yeah, I was scared to like wash dishes wrong. I was like, honestly, like it's different. And
just like traumatized a little bit.
Yeah, maybe. Just a little bit. I was a little scared, you know. So, and I was also 18. I was a kid. So yeah, it was just like different. And I feel like when I would do that, like I would rush upstairs, like she would kind of get like, oh, she's avoiding me. She doesn't want to talk to me. But I'm just like nervous. I'm shy. And one day my mom gives me leftovers to take for lunch. And I literally just threw it in Addie's diaper bag and I just like run upstairs because I'm like so tired. Like I was literally so exhausted. And I just like leave it on the floor. I didn't even take a shower that night. Took Addie a shower, put her in her little like bassinet. And I literally laid there with like my pants on and I fell asleep. And Nathaniel comes home and like I just go downstairs and I hear like arguing about my food that I took upstairs. Like
that was inside of your Addie's diaper bag.
Addie's diaper bag because he had and I remember I told him, I was like, shit, I have food right there. Like, can you take it downstairs? And he's like, yeah. So he would take it downstairs and put it in the fridge. And she's like, why is this here now in the morning? Like, that means you had it in your room at night.
Oh, it was strict over there.
Yeah, it was strict. And like, I wasn't used to that. Yeah. So it was, and like, that's the way she has her house. Like, I'll never like, you know, I have my own rules in my house where I'm like, oh, like, yeah, you cannot leave a candy wrapper in Addie's room because of the ants, you know? But like, things like that, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I was so like it was in a Tupperware. Like, I swear I wasn't, I wasn't eating it. So yeah, like that was like a big fight. Like she was yelling, like, that's not how I have my house. You're gonna respect me. And it was about like, obviously it's my food. She knows it's my food. So I'm like, oh, like I was so embarrassed. Like, fuck, like this is what I didn't want to do. You know, and now I'm here getting like, not getting yelled at because he was being yelled at. And then after that, it's like when she says like, oh, like, and then starts complaining about other things like, and you guys don't even like put Addie's trash can, because she wanted like Addie's diapers to be thrown outside in like the big trash bin. And for me, because like I was like, it's just easier to throw it in the little trash can because it's like, I'll just like tie it up like and then throw it. But then he was in charge of that. And I'm like, I was like so bad. I was like, I told you to throw it. Like, what the hell? Like, and like, I was like, you were in charge of cleaning the restroom. He's like, I know, but I was so tired. I worked and went to school. Like, I'm just tired. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. And then we got chewed out for that. She's like, Addie's diapers, they're disgusting. They smell. And we're like, yeah. So like that was it for me. I told him, I was like, I can't live here. Like I cannot.
That was your last straw.
Yeah. I was like, I just can't. Like this is not doable for me. Like I was so scared of that. Yeah. And like I don't know, like it happened.
You were traumatized.
Mm-hmm.
Like help.
Yeah. So then that's when we decided to move back to my mom's house, in the middle of buying our house too. Oh, okay. So like now like I had to quit my job, and like it was like a lot because also around that time she had pulled Nathaniel out a Mustang in her name, and like because of that fight and us deciding to move back, she decided to like take his car away.
No way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm sure that caused even more tension between you guys.
Because now we didn't have a car. Yeah. We just had like my little Honda. That was like all we had, like both of us to go to work and for him to go to school. Oh, and we went back to my mom's house, and the room that we were in, my mom had given it to my sister.
Oh my God. So do you feel like that made you guys like, okay, we have to buy a house. We have to buy something for us.
Mm-hmm. Well, we were already in the process of it. Like our house was being built, and it was just like 3 more months. So like my mom was like, we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out. Like 3 more months is fine. We'll do it. So yeah, like it just like everything like was like flipped upside down, like everything. And I think more emotionally for like Nathaniel, because
yeah, of course,
it was just like the way that they messaged him about it too. His dad was like, either you give us $25,000 to pay off that car, or like, and we had the money, but it was for our house, you know? Yeah. And he's like, or like you give us the car back. And he was like, yeah, but can you give me like a couple weeks to figure out like what to do? And they were just like, no, You have until like this. No, they didn't even tell him the day. And then just one random day, they showed up with the cops.
And they took the car and they
Mm-hmm.
called the cops.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Nathaniel. That
Yeah.
sounds like a lot.
It was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot. I'm wanting to cry.
Oh my God. I know that. And I'm sure it was a lot for you, especially as his partner, as his wife, like witnessing that. Because I know that I'm sure you don't want to be in the middle of it. I'm sure you don't want to be the reason why, there's tensions between him and his family. Because it's like, who wants that as a partner? You get me?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure you were trying your best to support him as a wife.
Yeah, I even told them to this day. I I promise I'm gonna get your Mustang back.
Mm. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But I'm just from what I'm witnessing from when you guys have told me, it seemed like you guys really had a good partnership, and you guys stood 10 toes behind each other,
Oh yeah, we
and you guys
did.
did everything to support each other.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, so you guys purchased your first home.
Yeah.
And how did things flow after that with both sides of the family for you guys?
Um, I think like for us, like after purchasing our home, we kind of realized like, oh, we're unstoppable together, you know? Like after everything, like look at us, like now, like after we bought our house, he bought me my car, like my little Kia, and he was like, oh, like he's like, I'll keep your Honda, like you can have the next new car, like I got the first new car, like you can have it, and I was like, okay, like so he bought me my Kia, and like life was just like rolling easy, you know. But I feel like he had a lot of like sadness in him. I'm gonna cry because like he felt like he had nobody. Like his siblings, like they wouldn't really like they were kids. They were only like 12, 13, like little, you know.
Yeah,
And
they
so
couldn't
like
understand. Yeah.
mm, and so he felt like he had nobody. So he was just sad.
And it was his mom. I think
Yeah.
that our parents were always gonna love our parents regardless. So it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard
Yeah.
having to deal with that.
Yeah, so he was just like sad, and like I felt like also he would work like 7 days, 12 hours a week with his like new job. So like he was just like depressed. And then I was like also depressed because I was like everything with my dad was going on too. Like he had texted us like I'm done with you guys. So like all our old stuff was like coming up again. And we're like, "Oh my gosh, like right when we buy our house." So our house was like so cold, empty.
And how soon do you feel like you guys started feeling like that your house was actually your guys' home after everything that was going on with you guys?
So recently. It was 2023.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, like we actually like after everything, I went to therapy and it just like everything changed. Our relationship changed. Even just like our home, it felt like lighter, it felt like brighter. It's weird. It felt like summer all year round. It felt like summer. And that year is when we decided that we were just going to marry. We're marry. We were gonna marry. We were gonna get married. Yeah. And
Oh.
it was just like from one like maybe took like 2-3 months for us to feel like that. Like after therapy, that's why I always tell everybody like therapy is so necessary. It's so necessary. Like it feels kind of like dumb in the beginning, and you're like, oh my gosh, like what does this person know? But I swear, sometimes it's just we do need a little bit of guidance, especially with the way that I don't know. I feel like I wasn't gonna be able to get out of that myself, and I needed like a tiny bit of help to not feel crazy. Like, am I going crazy? Like something feels wrong with me. And yeah, so from 1 month, like 2 months later, after going to therapy, no, I was going to therapy for a year. So like from 2022, like right when we bought our houses, as soon as I went into therapy because I felt cold, I felt like not happy, and then I started going to the gym, and then I started like doing like my boutique again. I was like, okay, like I feel pretty. I don't feel like ugly. I don't feel like sad. So I just started going back to like my roots, like what made me feel me again. So I started we like our communication was like never better. We would talk, like we would sit in the car and just talk. And then he stopped working those crazy hours and he was just home more. And finally like one day we're sitting down in like our room and I was like, oh my gosh, would it be crazy? And he's like, what? I was like, oh, because we had said like, oh, like do you feel like wrong that your last name is still your last name? I'm like, yeah, that's kind of like messed up. Like, I gave you a kid and you guys are all Baceras and not me. And he's like, I know, huh? Like, what should we do? And I was like, well, I don't care for like a big wedding, a ceremony. I don't really care for that. I mean, I would love pictures. I told him that's what I want. I would love to just take pictures wherever we go to get married. I just want to take pictures. And so we would just like talk about it like every night. Like, where would we go? What would we do? Like, how much money would it be? Because like at that time we didn't have like money like that because we just bought our house, so everything went to that house. And he's like, okay, well, first, like, let me work, let me save a little bit, and then after that, like, you could decide what to do. And I was like, okay. So I think he had saved some money, and like he told me, he's like, well, how much do you need? And I was like, $5,000 and we can get married. And he's like, 5,000? I was like, yeah. And he's like, okay, like you said it, like figure it out then. So then he tells me like, do whatever you want. This is what you're asking for. You can figure it out. I was like, okay. And not like that. Not like you figured out how you're gonna get married. No, but because he said like, this is the vision that you wanted. Because I told him, I was like, oh, I want San Francisco City Hall. And he's like, okay, yeah, whatever you want. Like, this is he felt bad that he wasn't giving me a big wedding, like extravagant. So he's like, that's what you want. Like, he felt like, okay, like if you're happy with that. And I was like, I swear I am. He's like, okay, then like let's do it. So then I start showing him like San Francisco City Hall. And he's like, yeah, that's actually really nice. We told like only like, okay, so see, we told my mom and everybody, like, but we told them like a month before.
Oh, before.
Okay. A month before. I told them so we started talking about it and I'm like, we're going to go to San Francisco and we're going to get a hotel and like, we're just going to like make it feel like free. Cause that's how I felt. I felt like, like that's, like I literally like
burning away.
Yeah, like, I felt so free. Like my heart felt like light. Like I could breathe again. And same thing with him. Like we were just like, yeah, we were just happy. Basically so that month before I told him like, hey, like since we are getting married, this is like a one-time thing. Like, would you want us to like invite your parents? Like at this point we had not talked to them at all since we bought our house. So it was like 2 years of no talk. No, not 2 years, a year and a half of no talking. So then he was like, it's up to you. And I was like, oh, well, I went to therapy. And like when I went to therapy, I had told my therapist like everything that was going on. And he told me basically, he's like, it's okay to not forget, but to forgive, just for yourself.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're right. Like even after everything, like I'm just, cause like I felt for me, like it was more personal with what she was doing. Cause so I had went to therapy and that's when everything like, I just felt like I was at a point of forgiving. Cause there was things that they would say like, like about like, oh, you're only there because like, she only wants like basically my mom, like she only wants you there because like you're like paying. She thought that he was paying to live there. And like, so she would say like little things like that. And I'm like, oh, like about my mom's not like that, like, and I just felt like it was like so personal. Cause even like the messages, like things that she would say, I'm just like, oh, like it was like, it felt like it was like a personal jab. Like every time she would say things, I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, so it became like a problem for me. I'm like, I don't want to hear about her. I just don't want to, like, it's just so draining. So when I went to therapy, that's when he was like, are you ready? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, like I am ready. I'm ready to just like let that be gone. Like if that's how she felt about me before, hopefully a year and a half later, like we can just like forgive and just move on, like that
was different.
Yeah, I was hoping it would be different, So then I told him like, I'm ready. If you want to have that conversation, like I know that's your mom and like this is a big day, like I don't want you to ever regret not having her there. Like I'm ready to have that conversation. And he's like, okay, like I can text her. So that day he finally decides to text her. And well, they were like, she would text him. So she would tell him like, hey son, whenever you're ready to come home, like feel free to come home. Like, hey son, like I miss you, son. And it was always just like, I felt like in my point of view, it was always like she missed him, because like most of the things that she would do, like when everything had happened, she had turned off my line and not his, because like she had put our phones under her name. So I felt like all the messages were just like, I miss you, son. Like I like, whenever you're ready to talk, son. So even though through it all, I'm like, let's forgive her. Even though like there is no apology for like I was not getting an apology.
You were
like,
still being like the bigger person.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm just ready to forgive, regardless if there's an I'm sorry, if there's not, if she ever acknowledges that what she did was basically pointed at me, whatever, I'm ready. So then he texts her finally and she's just like, okay, yeah, let's talk. So we talk and that day, like I said, I was just like ready to forgive. Like it went in through one ear out the other. But like when we were talking, like they were like, it's not like a genuine apology, you know? Like I remember I was crying and his dad was like, "Oh, I don't think it was even about you, Vero." Like, so I just felt
Yeah.
like my feelings were yet again just like brushed
Not
off.
validated, and you were just, yeah.
And I'm just like, you know what? Fine, whatever. I don't care. Like, I forgive you guys. Like, there's still no apology. And I'm still like, okay, I forgive you guys. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. And like, while this is all going on, I'm still like telling like my dad, even though he's not like apologizing, I'm like, I forgive you too. Cause then I'm like getting more angry, like, and I feel like it's like old Vettel coming out again. And I'm just like, I forgive you guys. I forgive. I forgive.
Like, I'm trying to, be this heal person, but I can't.
Yes. I'm like, you guys are like, oh.
You guys are making an order.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I'm just like forgiving because I'm like, I would not want to get married and like him be like, oh, my mom wasn't there, and just see my mom, like, so we get married and well, we talk and then everything, like everybody sorts it out. And it was more just like, I'm sorry that I did that to you guys. Like that was fucked up that I took the car away. And we're just like, yeah, like it was fucked up. Like, but whatever, it happened. That's it. The car is no longer here. Like, we're just gonna move past it. And so everything was okay. And then we tell her like, hey, well, the reason why we're talking to you is because we're gonna get married. And she's like, oh, okay, like, yeah, like, okay, like, we'll get our outfits, whatever. And so we go to San Francisco and then we get married. It was so like, honestly, I loved it. Even though it was like super tiny. I feel like it was just so perfect because it was just like, it was beautiful. Like, and then like the
it was
picture,
very intimate.
yeah, it was so intimate. It was so intimate. And Adeline, like, it was just so cute because like we took a little road trip and I was like, come on, Addie, we're going somewhere. She's like, where? And she was like 3, like, the little baby voice. I loved it. And it was so cute too. We got there and like the man there was like, I'm gonna upgrade you guys to a suite. Like, everything just felt like, and it was winter, so I was like, oh my gosh, it feels like a winter Hallmark movie. Like, it was just like, oh my gosh, like, it's happening. And so then we got married, and that day, the day that we got married, we headed back home. We're like, okay, it's time to go home. Time to go. He had to go back to work and everything. But it was just so beautiful. And after that, like, our life was just like smooth sailing. Like, it just felt so like,
You're like, yeah, I think that's why you probably were saying that you felt so free going into your marriage, because you probably felt like, okay,
everything's settled.
Like, yes, everything is settled. Everyone's good for now.
Yeah,
like,
everyone's happy.
Everyone's happy. Like, and you guys did this for you guys.
Us, yes.
Like, you guys getting married is something that you guys wanted, and you guys just, and you wanted, his last name too. So you were just like,
yeah. And he was even in something so cute too. Everyone always tells me on like TikTok, you never wear a ring. Are you really married? Like, you don't have a ring. And the year that we got married, like, money was tight, and I had told him, like, because our pictures were expensive, because that's all I wanted. I'm like, I don't care about anything. Like, I don't want no debt. I don't want to pull out a ring and pay for it monthly. Like, I just don't want anything like that. Like, let's just like put our money towards the pictures and let's keep saving for like anything else. And he's like, okay, like, feeling bad, like, you're not gonna get like that ring that you want, you're not gonna. And I'm just like telling him, like, no, I'm really happy. Like, I promise you, it's not about the ring, it's not about like the big ceremony. At least for me, it's not, because I feel like my whole like I never dreamt of a big wedding. Like, as a kid, like, I never was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have like this big wedding. I just dreamt of a man, like, someone's gonna take care of me, and I had that.
Love me the way I love them.
Yes. Yeah. And I had that, so that was already like my fairy tale. Like, I was already like, I won. That's it. Like, I don't care. I never dreamt of like a ring or anything like that. So that time that we were like planning the wedding and stuff, he was like, okay, but where is the money for the ring? And I was like, I have $150. Like, because I had my whole thing. And he's like, what are you going to do with the $150? I'm like, let's go to Pandora. And he's like, you're going to get a ring from Pandora? I'm like, yeah, we can get one. Like, so we go, and he's like kind of like stressed, like, what? And I'm like, bro, I'm happy. So I'm like looking, and I'm like, oh, I need a band too. And I was like, 75. And then, oh, let me, like, I did not, like, it just, like, that was just like my ring. And it even like showed up in the pictures, and people are like, now, like, what happened to your ring? And I'm like, we lost it. We lost both our rings. So,
oh, you guys did?
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, see, we only lost $200.
You're like, girl, math.
I'm like, it's not that bad. Yeah. So whenever anybody asks us about the ring, I'm like, they weren't real. It's okay. It's fine.
That is so funny.
Yeah. So that's something that like we like to this day, like we talk about. We're like, oh my gosh,
Mm-hmm.
like we were so cute. Like we didn't get even expensive rings. And
Yeah.
so we talk about, we're like, okay, now like let's be serious. Like we need rings. Like what are we gonna do? Like what
Oh, are
kind
you
of
guys
rings?
like you guys
Yeah,
well rich
now
now?
we
Okay.
want to like get rings and stuff. Like our 2nd year wedding anniversary was last week. So we were like, okay, we'll start like looking for rings and stuff. Like now we will actually take that initiative. But yeah, it was so like that's like a story that I'll always hold dear to me because it's like it's
Yes.
our story. I'm
And it
like, yeah.
sounds so cute. Like you guys literally sound like just two young kids just so in love and like
Yeah,
we're gonna
that's
survive this. So we're gonna do whatever it takes to like survive. And you guys seem like you guys are on
yeah.
a good team.
Yeah, no, and that's how I felt. Like I'm like when we got married, I swear I felt like I was like flying. I was like, oh my gosh,
Yes. It's,
yeah.
if I'm sure it felt like it was just you guys against the world. Like you guys
Yeah.
against everyone and everything and
Like
yeah.
nothing mattered. Nothing mattered
Mm-hmm.
at all. It was like okay, I gotta go to Pandora for a ring. Okay, I'm going to Pandora. Period. Like
Yeah.
that's good.
Like
Like
I'm getting
Pandora's.
married. Like, I'm
Yeah.
happy. I'm getting me pictures. We have our Addie.
Yeah. I even got like Addie a little outfit from Zara. Like I was like, oh, I was like
Oh.
making sure like money this that my money spread. I was like, okay, $25 here, $5 here. I was like, ooh, the bouquet. Should I get the tiny one or the big one? And I was like, the
Mhm.
tiny one.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
And I feel like those are the best stories to tell your kids when when they
hmm
get older.
Yeah, and we filmed it too because we were like, oh my gosh, like for later, like we wanted to like just Addie look back at like and Ayla too because Ayla's gonna be like, where was I? And I'm like, it's okay, you were coming soon.
You
Because
were.
after that we were like, okay, now let's have a baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's when Ayla came. Like Ayla was like our okay, like let's finally like have another because we were scared. Like, come on, 5 like everyone would always tell us like, why not another? Why not another? And we're like, when? Like, where? Like, what money? When were we gonna have another? When I was depressed. So then Ayla, that's when we planned for Ayla.
And then you guys had Ayla at what age?
We had Ayla this year. So I was 21 and he was 22.
21. I know. I keep forgetting you're only 22.
Yeah, we had Ayla early. We
Yeah.
had Ayla in January. So yeah, she's 10 months now.
Ay, she's a baby.
She's tiny. Well, no, she's not tiny, but she's still a little baby.
Yeah,
but
she's a baby, of course. 10 months. She's
10
not even a
months.
year old. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a baby. And in the middle of all of this, when did your social media presence even start? Like, when did you say, "Oh, I want to do this as a living," or was it just for fun in the beginning?
It was always just for fun. So even like during like all me being like depressed and like even well, it started when I was working at that
The
warehouse.
Okay.
Yeah, like me and Addie would just do fun audios. Like we would sit in a trampoline and like she would like jump and I would be like singing to a song and we'd both jump. Like that's just how it started. And then I never took it serious until like I started posting that we were getting a house, like building a house. Everyone's like, "How did you guys do it? What did you guys do? What does he do for a living?" And then that's when I was like, "Oh, people want to know." So then I
Yeah.
started like answering questions. And then I think like 6 months, 8 months into it, I got like 10,000 followers. And I was like, "Oh my gosh." And I lost the account.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Was it on TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I lost the account. So I was like, oh. And then I restarted and it just didn't feel right. So I didn't care to do it until in like 2024. I actually was like, oh my gosh, like I'm going to post because I'm happy. Like life is just amazing. And I started posting and then we took like a trip to Disney. And that's when it just like, I was celebrating like 50,000. And then when I got back from Disney, I was already like almost celebrating 100,000.
In one day.
Well, like it was like 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks.
Okay.
From like 50 or like 20,000 to like 100,000. 20 to 100,000 was probably like 2 months. Yeah, it was crazy, like a drastic difference. And that's when I was like, oh my gosh, like I have a lot of friends now. I have to like post for my
Yes.
friends. Like, what the heck? They're gonna be like, girl, like, what are you showing us?
Mhm.
So that's what continued it.
Oh my goodness. And how was it for your family when they first started seeing you guys on social media?
I think nobody understands social media, my family, they were just like, oh, she's just posting her videos. And I think it's still like that to this day. Like nobody like well, now my mom sees it because my mom's like, okay, she's like always like doing things. She's always like, well, girl, what are you doing? And same thing with Nathaniel. Like when I first started doing it, like he never really like took it serious. Like he was just like super shy. Like if you look back at our old videos, he's like super shy. Like don't record me. And it's so funny because I think the first video that super blew up was me packing him lunch. so he like worked.
The 4 a.m. ones?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember seeing some of those.
Yeah, so I packed him lunch, and Nathaniel's just a really nice guy. Too nice. Now I'm just kidding.
Wait, why? What did you pack him?
So so during that time of me packing him lunch, he was just like super picky, like very picky. We even to this day we like have a little argument about food because he grew up eating different than I grew up eating. So like he would tell me when I would pack his lunch, he'd be like, "Oh, just pack me a sandwich." I'm like, "Sandwich?" He's like, "Yeah, sandwich." I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna pack you a sandwich." And so then I would pack it like whatever, and then I'd send him off to work. And one day, like a lady was like feeling bad for him, because like
Wait, at his job?
yeah, like an
Okay.
older lady. I don't know. We don't know to this day. 50.
Oh, okay.
And so then she sees him like eating like a sandwich, and she's like, "Oh my gosh." She goes up to him and tells him like, "Hey, are you hungry?" And he's like, "Yeah." Yeah. And she's like, "I have an extra burrito for you." This guy's like, "Oh yeah, I'll eat it." I was like, "What the hell?" And so then he eats her burrito, and then he comes home and tells me, not in the same day, he tells me like 2 weeks later. He's like, and then he's like eating, like he ate the burrito or whatever, and tells me 2 weeks later. And I was like, "You're weird. You ate her burrito." And so then I brought it up on a video. I was like, "Guys, I have to pack my man lunch now because like this little senora is like making him burritos at work."
Yeah, that is funny.
Yeah, so that's how like it kind of started. Like they found out our personality. Like, oh my gosh, like that guy's super nice, and she's just crazy.
She's just packing him sandwiches.
Yeah, but I'm like, I swear it's him. Like he's the one that's picky. I'm like, and that's when I started actually cooking, because they're like, "Oh my gosh, like you need to pack him actual lunch." And I'm like, I cook, guys. I trust me, I cook.
So like he's just picky.
Yeah. And then he started just eating whatever. I was like, "No, I'm sorry, I'm not packing a sandwich. Like I'm gonna pack you lunch." And he's like, "Fine, okay, I'll eat it." So then that's how it started. Yeah.
And when did you guys realize like, oh shoot, like maybe we can do this full time? Because right now you guys don't work, right? And you, like social media is your full-time job.
Well, for me, I never worked. He after everything that had happened, like with the warehouse, like after that, he's like life feels like so much easier when you're home. Like when you're working and I'm working, like it just, there's no communication, there's no love. Like there's nobody to come home to. Like I think you need to stay home. So after that, so I was like retired. He retired me at 17.
17.
No, yeah. So he told me like I didn't have to work, and then he still works. So he's been working. He's a maintenance technician.
Oh, how cool. And then he went to school for this, didn't he?
Yeah, he went to school for it. Mm-hmm.
Period, Nathaniel.
Yeah, he's an educated king.
He's an educated king. He has a degree.
I know. I'm like, yeah, I guess. I'm like, I don't. I'm like, I don't. I dropped out. Yeah, it was just too much.
It's okay. You're retired.
Yeah, I was retired. So I had to.
Your man
out.
retired you. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. No, yeah. So.
And then now that you are doing social media full time, when was like a moment where you were just like, oh damn, like I could turn this into a business?
I think it's like, when was like the exact time? I don't think I had an exact time. I think I just really loved it. That's what it is. It's like there was never like a really like a big amount of money that I was like, oh my God. I think even still to this day, there's not like a big like paycheck that I've gotten that I'm like, oh my gosh. It's just that like I just love doing it, and like the opportunities that come with it, the people that you meet along, and just like even like the community you build. It's crazy because like girls will come up to me and they're just like, oh my gosh, you have no idea. Like you being so happy, like you make me be happy, because I'm just like, there is no reason to be upset. And I'm like, that's so true. Like that's like, I don't know. I just like the community I built. Yes. It's just, it keeps me going, because I'm like, they have to see me post something today. Like, hello, like it's like 10 a.m. and like they have to see it at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
That's how I think now. I'm like, no, they have to see something. So I think that's like, that was my moment. Like,
and how have you been liking it so far? Do you feel like you've reached like highest points in your social media career, and also like any lowest points?
I feel like there's like a lot to it, because like there's lows where I'm like, there's everybody telling me things, like, you know, you post the video and it's like, oh my God, you did this wrong, you did that wrong. Like I think there's just like a lot of criticism you can receive, like just from posting like just about anything. Like I think that's like I guess we put ourselves out there, so it's kind of warranted that there's gonna be that not everyone's gonna love us, you know. And so there'll be times where like I'll like get like the weirdest messages. It'll be like, oh my, like one time somebody had screenshotted like the randomest thing. I was like making a weird face and like they were just like posting it all over my things. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, and it was like an ugly face. And I was like, oh my gosh, like that's so weird. And then it's like, I get like random DMs, some lady, like everything, like anything I would post, she always had something to say. I would post to YouTube, like, check out my YouTube video. She'd be like, no, it sucks. I'm like,
What?
oh, yeah. And then I would post like a picture and she's like, okay, closing your eyes on purpose. Wow. I'm like, oh. Yeah, so she was like
Okay,
attacking me.
Mom.
Yeah. Yeah, she was attacking me for everything. And then finally I'm like telling her stuff back. I'm like, you know what?
Oh,
No.
you actually respond back to her?
Yeah, I responded back to her. I was like,
Yeah.
she clearly wants to talk to me. I'm gonna talk to her. And then
Yeah.
right after I blocked her, I was all scared.
You're
So
like, never
yeah,
mind.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
never mind. I don't want to tell you anything. But I think that's been like my lowest lows. It's just like I feel like I just try my best to not put out any negativity because I'm like, I just don't want it to come back. I feel like whenever you put any negative things out in the world, it comes back tenfold. And I'm so terrified. Social media is scary.
I know. And you also have mentioned, speaking about it being scary, you have mentioned that even CPS was called because of social media.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay, that was my lowest low. Cause so we would post YouTubes, and there would be like this random girl like constantly like. Basically, she wanted Nathaniel. She would
steal him from
yeah,
you.
she would always hype him up. She would be like, oh, you're such a good dad. She needs to like pack you better lunches, like the randomest things. Like, and then it'd be another comment, oh my gosh, like Nathaniel looks so good. Like, Veronica, like you need to put down the Dr. Peppers because I was pregnant. Like, I do gain a lot of weight when I'm pregnant. I gain like 40-50 pounds. Like, my babies don't play. So she was like attacking everything that I was doing. And at first we were just like, oh my gosh, like weirdo. And one day I get a message on my phone. I woke up in the morning and like I seen like random numbers text me. And so I look at the message and it's like, she says, this is CPS, like please call me back. This is regarding Addie. And I was like, what? And I screenshotted it and I was like, what the heck? This is so weird. And so then I'm like, okay, like let me call it back. Like, I don't know why I did that. So then I call it back and it rings and then it hangs up. And I was like, that's weird. So then I go back to doing what I'm doing and I'm like scared. I'm like, okay, I haven't added this social worker. I was like, I could send this to her and see like if she can tell me if this is real or not. So then I'm going back and like I'm doing like my little morning routine and then she calls me and I'm like, oh, like, and I answer. She's like, hello, is this Lily? And I was like, Lily? And she's like, yeah, this is regarding Addie. And I'm like, I hung up because I was like, Lily, Addie, like that's like
That's
nicknames.
not your real name.
Yeah. I'm like, CPS would not say that.
Yeah.
So then I hang up and then she called me and then like I like, what is it when you mute it? You like you let it ring but you mute it. So I did that and then again and again and again and I'm like, what the fuck? And then she finally texts me a big old paragraph saying like, this is CPS. If you don't call me back right now, I am going over there and taking custody. Like a big old thing. Like, and I was like so scared. And so then my aunt tells me like, that is not CPS. Like that is not CPS. Do not answer. Like go report it. And I'm like, okay, this was like a Friday when it happened. So then Saturday, Sunday come, like whatever, like nothing had happened. I just blocked the number. And then on Monday, oh no, I got a new number because she was still calling me on no caller ID. Yeah, so I went to go get a new number. And then on Monday comes at pick up Addie from school. Me, Nathaniel, and Addie, I was pregnant. And we go into the garage and we see like a car pull up. And we're like, who is that? And you could see on the side it said like department.
Wait, actually was CPS.
Yeah. And they're like parked on the side of our house and like the lady's like looking at me and I'm just like, well, it's not for me. Like maybe like we have a crazy lady that lives on the street. So I was like, oh, it's probably for them. And like we go inside and we're walking inside and you can tell like she's like rushing and we turn around and like she's like, hi, this is like blah 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 from CPS. And you know what's so funny? Nathaniel is too funny. He pulls out his phone to record. He's like trying to record her. And she's like, because he's like, oh well, we're gonna use it for like clickbait. Like what the heck? Not clickbait, but like we're gonna show everybody what's happening.
Story time.
Yeah, story time, you know? And she's like, sorry, you cannot record, sir. And I was like, oh, sorry. Like he was all trying to be secretive with it. But like at the time we were just like, dude, this has to be a joke. Like there is no way. And so then the lady comes and she's like asking us like, we got a report of like for Adeline and we just want to let you guys know that this is what was said. And in the report it said that when Veronica leaves the house, Nathaniel stays home with Addie, or like when Lily leaves the house, when Nathaniel stays home with Addie, Addie tells Nathaniel that she's scared of mommy, and that like mommy hits her and things like that. And like the lady's telling me that, and I'm like, that is so not true. Like, one, I'm not allowed to leave the house without Addie. Like, Addie would cry. Like, I want to go with mom. And so I start telling her, like, oh, like, this is the messages I received. So, you know, like, this is all a lie. She's like, I can't investigate that until, like, I talk to her. Like, I can't even acknowledge that. Like, I need to have a conversation with her. And I was like, okay. And so since she's a minor, like, we were allowed to be there. And
You
like,
guys weren't?
no, we were.
Okay.
Well, not like next to her. Like, she was talking to Addie on the side, and we were like over there by the car. So like we were hearing what was said, and like Addie's like talking to her like nothing. She's like, oh, like what do you and mommy do? And she's like, oh, like we play, we shop, we go a lot to different stores, we go to here, we go to there.
She's all like, she hits me.
Yeah, and I'm like, Addie, what the heck, you know? So no, like it was literally like so weird. Like I'm like. And even Addie wasn't even, and I was more mad because Addie's allergic to mosquitoes. So the mosquitoes were all attacking her in the garage, and I'm telling the lady, like, she's allergic to mosquitoes. If you want to talk to her, go inside. Like, she's getting bit up, and my baby's all scratching, and she's like, mommy's nice. Like, she's all scratching. I'm like, you stop talking to my kid. Like, she's getting bit up by mosquitoes. And the lady's like, okay, like, she's writing it down. And then that's when she finally talks to us. She's like, so what's going on? And I'm like, well, what I was trying to say before my kid was bit up by mosquitoes is that this is like I'm being like harassed, and I already went to the police. I already like had already filed like a what is it, not a restraining order, but like you can file like a harassment report. Okay. Yeah, so I filed that, and like they just literally said it's just a report, like it's nothing can be done. And so then I guess the cops like called her and everything, and she even answered, and like they just told her leave me alone.
That is. And then how did you guys confirm that it was the lady that was?
Because it her number, you know how it pops up like maybe Rosa or whatever, like it said that.
That is
yeah,
crazy.
and I even put it into Cash App. Like people don't get that like that.
And through Zelle.
Yeah, I just put it in through that. I was like, dude, this is her. And then it was like her picture like was so scary. Like I told them, I was like, dude, like she looked like she was crazy.
How did she get your number, first of all?
I don't get that. I don't get the number.
And your address for like for her to tell CPS all of your information, for her to say, oh yeah, when like Lily leaves.
I literally have no idea. No idea. It was so weird. Like the text, that's why I thought the text was real, because I'm like, who has my number?
But
and I didn't
so the text was fake, but like the report of CPS was
CPS
real.
actually coming in was real. Like she actually did report me to CPS, but she was trying to pretend she was CPS because she wanted to talk on the phone to tell me things. So yeah, it was so weird, and basically making it known like arrest her and not him. But no, and at that point we didn't even have a lot of followers, so I was like weird. It was like even weirder, like at all. Like I probably had like 130 on Instagram, on TikTok, and like I didn't even start YouTube yet. No, wait, I did start YouTube because that's when she commented. I had like 5,000 subscribers. I was like, what the heck? Like, where is she coming from? Like, it was so weird. It was so weird.
And after her mission failed, she just like left you guys alone.
Yeah, I'm thinking because the cops were
like, stop harassing this girl.
Yeah.
She was probably a señora, huh? Because
I think she was. She was older. Yeah, no, she was definitely older. She was probably like in her like 40s.
Oh,
yeah,
that's so creepy.
And what's even crazier is like I feel like it's like it could be switched, you know, like just as much as information she got on me, I can get information on her. So like I told her, I was like, I'm gonna put her in Cash App. So I put her into Cash App. Her whole name comes out, and I put her in Instagram, and I found her whole Instagram. She has kids, and then she had like a whole like Bible verse in her thing. I was like, and I told her I'm not even gonna message her. Like if she finds out I know who she is, oh, she's gonna be even more pissed. Like I just left her alone.
Harass you guys even more.
Yeah, I just left her alone. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave her alone. I'm not gonna do this anymore with her, and that was it. I never heard from her again. But that was so scary.
That sounds very scary, especially because your kids were involved.
It was.
And then CPS, the fact that CPS actually came to your house. Yeah, no, I think that's the only like scary part about social media. Like, you know, having to share. Do you ever feel like you kind of have to like share your personal life with your audience?
Yes and no. So there's some things that I choose to like not talk about, and then there's like things that are just like I kind of like I put it out there. So it's like if they have a question about it, I can't just like not acknowledge it anymore, and they're gonna be like, what the heck? Like same thing with like my hair. Like, hey, why doesn't your mother-in-law do your hair? You know, it's like you guys were just talking, like you guys, she would just do Addie's nails. Now it's like you do Addie's nails. Now your friend does your hair. Like what happened? And like for the longest time I would just like kind of just like not acknowledge it. But then I told like my husband, I'm like, how am I not going to acknowledge it? But like put it out there.
Yeah.
Like that's like kind of a double standard. Like
Yeah.
obviously people are gonna have questions. So I think it's like, I guess, up to me what I put out there.
So let's talk about motherhood, how motherhood has been for you since you have a 5-year-old and a 10-month-old baby.
I know.
How has it been for you?
It's been good, like really good. Like as soon as like with Addie, I learned everything. I'm like, oh, with Ayla, it's just, I just have it down. It's so easy. I think 2 is easier than 1.
Really?
Yeah, because
Okay.
like with your like 2, like Addie entertains Ayla. Like Ayla doesn't even need a toy. She just wants her sissy.
Oh, I think because of the age gap, huh?
Yeah. So if honestly, it's Addie that's kind of like, okay, Ayla, go over there, get your kid, mom. Like she's
Yeah.
bothering me.
Yeah.
But Ayla's like learning things like so fast. She already knows how to take steps. She's she's a
Oh.
big girl.
She probably sees her big sister and she's just like, oh, I want to do what she's doing.
Yes. No, that's literally it, because like everything, even crawling was super early. Talking, she said like mom, dad, what else? And then she says, oh my gosh, she knows how to like dance. So we put on like, I don't know, do you know K-pop Demon Hunters?
Oh,
Yes, Ayla listens to Soda Pop. So she dances to it, and she was dancing to it like at 9 months.
Oh.
Yes.
How cute.
Yeah, so she's just like fast paced.
Yeah. She's learning a lot.
Yeah, she is. So like going from 1 to 2 was a lot easier than having just 1, because this time around, even with like postpartum depression, I was just like on it. Like, nope, I already know like how I was gonna react to certain things, so I was like on top of it.
Oh my, I know. I feel like your story, well, both of your guys' stories, yours and Nathaniel's, is so inspiring because you guys literally like survived being teenage parents. And I know, like in the Hispanic culture, like it happens a lot. Like it's very, very common. And it's just so inspiring seeing you guys, how you guys have just been, really good parents, and your kids are so beautiful and they look so happy.
Yes, they are.
What advice would you give young teen parents?
I think it would be just to keep going. Like, no matter what, just keep going. And if you guys are, you guys have to just be each other's backbone. Like, through it all, just be each other's backbone. Nothing's ever easy. Nothing in life is ever easy. But as long as you guys have each other, you guys literally can conquer everything, because that's what we did. Like, that was our mentality. Like, it's okay. Like, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And we thought of, instead of being like individuals, like he's him and I'm me, like we decided like we were stronger together. So everything was like done together, like everything. And I think that's like the best thing you can have, is just each other.
And right now we see you on TikTok, we see you on Instagram, and you also vlog for your channel, right?
Yes,
on
I
YouTube.
do.
What do you have planned for your social medias? Like, do you want to like put your feet in, like maybe like would you ever do live streaming on Twitch?
Oh no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. My kids would be like crazy. They'd be like,
that's right, with kids, it's
I don't think I
different.
can like live stream with kids. Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah.
But I don't like, YouTube is like my favorite place to be. I'm finding my place in YouTube, so I really like it. Vlogmas is coming up, so I'm
Are you guys doing
excited.
Vlogmas?
Yes, we
Okay.
are. We're actually gonna for our first time ever, we're gonna film like an intro, and I'm so excited.
Oh, how
Yeah, I'm so
cute. Like with
excited.
Christmas intro,
Yeah,
right?
Christmas intro.
That's
So I'm
so
excited. Yes,
cute.
I'm so excited. At first, like my YouTube was more just like me, and I feel like it's like I'm me when I'm a mom. Like obviously, like I like to do my own things sometimes, but like I feel happier when I'm a mom. So like my YouTube has become more family oriented, because that's just my life. Like that's who I am. And yeah, you'll see a couple times where it's just me, but yeah, I love being a mom. So that's why, yeah, I'm
That's
excited for
exciting.
YouTube.
Your very first
Yeah.
Vlogmas. I'll be looking into that. That's so
Yes.
exciting.
Do you do Vlogmas?
I've never done Vlogmas.
No?
I barely even post on YouTube, girl. I've been so bad at like.
No, but
on
I
my
feel like you
personal
could easily
channel.
do it. I
I
feel like there's so
know.
much that goes on in your day that like,
Yeah, I think my issue is like, yes, I'm so busy, but I feel like it's so boring, if that makes sense. Like if I'm editing something, I'm like, does my audience want to see me edit a video? You get me?
yeah,
So
I
I'm
get
just
what
like,
you're saying.
I don't know if I should like vlog this. I feel like all of my vlogs would be like a lot of BTS stuff.
But that's fun for everybody to see too, because that's like a boss woman's behind
That's
the scenes.
true. I'm
You
like,
have
would you guys watch? Let me know down in the comments.
yeah, you should.
Because I'll just be like BTS of this. You get me?
Yeah, and that'd be fun too, because it's like,
Mhm.
okay, here's what I'm gonna do after. Like, yeah, we want to
Mhm.
see it.
And it'll just be like me being a mom. Because like besides
Yeah.
me working, like I'm with Alani 24/7.
Yeah, see, and I feel like that'd be fun too, because like we want to see her POV. Like, I don't know, I think it'd be cute.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
You have to do it, even if it's like 3 minute long like videos.
Oh, yeah.
On you don't. It doesn't have to be super long, like 15 minutes.
That's true. Okay, I'm gonna get back on YouTube because Lily told me to.
Yeah.
But that's so exciting. Do you guys have any plans for like any new business ventures for you guys?
No, I've had Kel Babes, which is like my boutique, since 2020. I was really like, 2020 was like my year where it was like, that was my baby. Like literally like everybody local, like, like I felt like I did really good
And
that
it was
year.
clothing, right?
Yeah, it was clothing. It's my boutique, and I feel like I did really, really good. And I was like going to pop-ups and stuff. Yeah, it was so much fun. And then I don't know, out of nowhere, like just too much like stress and like everything going on, I was just like, cut it. Like it's I got to get a break. So then I took a break, and then I had Ayla, so like I wasn't too like confident with myself because I'm my own model. Like I don't, and this time around, like with postpartum, I told like Nathaniel, I was like, you know what, like if after I have Ayla, like I'm gonna get my boobs done. Like that's the only way I'll feel confident again, is if like I've always been insecure, like always, and I'm like, I cannot model for Kel Babes and like be insecure. Like I just can't, like, then it doesn't come out right, then I'm not happy with pictures, I'm not happy, trying things on. And I just like, I've always hated that like part of me. I've hated it, especially after kids. I'm like, so after having Ayla, that he was like, okay, like whatever makes you feel good again, whatever makes you feel like you'll be happy with it. I'm like, yeah, I'll be happy with that. So I got my boobs done like 5 months postpartum. Yeah, I was like, no time to wait. Let's do it. So then I did that. So that's why I'm like, okay, now I'm like happy. Like, so I've been like working out and just like eating better. And I'm like, okay, like that's also what I've done to like fight the postpartum depression. I'm like, stay away, go over there. I'm working out. So
because you're
just staying active. Yeah, I'm
10
only
months?
10 months. So, and I'm like so proud of how far I've come, because it's like, even like postpartum, it's so easy to just like not film. It's so easy to just not go out. It's so easy to not get ready. It's so easy to not want to get your hair done. Like that's what happened to me the first time. I was like, my hair, I never got it done. I didn't get lashes anymore. I didn't get ready anymore. And then that's when I started Kel Babes, and I was like, oh my God, I have to. So that's what brought my soul, like myself, back alive again. And then now, like this time postpartum, I'm like, nope, not for long. Like, let's get out of it. Nope. So that's how I was like, let's get my boobs. Let's do this. Let's do that. Like, let me do what makes me happy. So I was selfish for a little bit. Just like,
it's not selfish though, because you just carried a whole baby for 9 months. I
yeah,
think, the least you can do is something for yourself.
Yes, exactly. That's like I didn't feel too bad about it, because somebody told me like, oh, you're just so fresh, like why would you do that? And I'm like, but to you guys it doesn't make sense, but to me it does, because now like when I look at myself like in the mirror, I'm not like, oh my gosh, like I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, and like blah blah. Like I'm just like, oh my gosh, I have boobies, like I'm so happy about it. Like it brought like a little bit of happiness. Like,
yes.
So yeah.
And how was it getting your boobs? And like, did you have milk during your 5 months?
No, so they make you like I tried
kind
breastfeeding.
Like dry out your milk.
Yeah,
right? That's interesting. I've never heard of that. Like 5 months post.
Yeah, so a lot of people told me like, oh, that wouldn't be possible. But like when my doctor, like I had told him, because I tried breastfeeding Ayla for like a month, not even a month, like 2 weeks, and I just wasn't making enough. Like, so we would buy formula anyway, and then I was like telling Nathaniel, like, I'm not gonna keep this on for longer. Like I clearly can't do it. Like it's draining, and it's like kind of depressing. Like breastfeeding, I felt like I was like sad, like because I was like hooked up to the wall the entire time. And so then I got a consultation literally like 2 weeks postpartum, no, like 3 weeks postpartum, and I told him about it, and he's like, okay, like give your body some time. Let's like 4 months at least. Like let's wait a little bit. And yeah, like the time came, and then like I was like, we're paying it right now. And then I got my boobs done. Oh. And no, there was no sort of like breast milk, like nothing like that. I thought so too. I was like, am I gonna be like leaking or something?
Your implants are all made of milk.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what's going? No, but nothing. It's weird. Yeah.
Oh I know. I feel like I hold like breastfeeding moms in such a high pedestal, because it's a whole nother job having to breastfeed a baby. It's hard.
Yeah. No, when I tried it, I was like, oh my gosh. And like I'll see people like posting the videos of like
them having extra milk and stuff. I'm like, how?
Yeah. And so I see that, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like queen, like because it's literally that, like it's hard. Breastfeeding is a lot. It's a lot, but I'm like, my baby's still fed with formula. I cannot do this.
She's still happy.
Yeah,
Seeing
exactly.
her cute pup demon hunters.
Yeah, I know. She's all dancing. Yeah.
That is so cute. But it does seem like you're happy and, you know, you are dealing with postpartum really good.
Yes.
And then, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people enjoy your content and they just love seeing you be you.
And doing all my crazy things, huh?
Yes, it's fun though. I feel like it's refreshing to see.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about this off camera that it's, to me, it's refreshing to see because like sometimes we don't want to see something that's too censored or too filtered or too like. So I don't know. I feel like I enjoy watching your content.
Thank you. I love doing it.
And what is next for Miss Lily?
What's next? I don't know yet, guys. I'm just going as I'm going. So like we're gonna see as I go. Let's see what happens. Let's see what comes. Yeah.
And what do you want people to take from this episode, especially since it's going to be their first time actually like listening to you, sitting down?
I just want to say that there's a rainbow after the rain. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel because that's what we're living in now. That's literally what we're living in now.
I know, you guys seem so happy and so like free.
Yeah, like nobody can take that away. Like there's been so much things that happen and I'm literally just smile through it. Like that's all we could do. Like it happened anyways. Just smile. And that's what everybody should take from today's video.
I love that. So thank you so much, Lily, for coming on the podcast. And I hope you guys enjoyed listening to her, hearing her stories and her, you know, her motherhood or her childhood, her little everything that she has going on. And yeah, thank you so much, Lily. Is there anything else you want to say to your audience?
Thank you guys for watching. Honestly, it means the world to me. And yeah, I'm just super grateful. Beyond grateful, honestly.
Yes.
So yeah, thank you for having me.
Of course, thank you for coming on. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode with Miss Veronica Lily Fresa. Fresita.
Fresita, my little hair.
I know, I love it so much. It's so nice.
Thank you.
But thank you guys so much, and thank you, Lily, for coming on this podcast. And we'll see you guys next time on Me and Who Else.